This is Michael Swain, Executive Director of Freedom of Religion South Africa 4SA. We're going to be bringing you a series of what we are calling victory videos, highlighting some of the amazing victories that 4SA has won for the South African public for religious freedom over the past 10 years. We hope that you'll enjoy these, and we hope that you will support us so that we can stay on the front lines of faith and freedom. In 2016, the CRL Rights Commission, an institution of the state, released a report identifying abuses in the religious sector and pressing for state regulation as the solution instead of enforcing existing laws. This would have fundamentally changed the landscape of religious freedom in South Africa. The report recommended the establishment of peer review mechanisms, which would be appointed by the CRL. Every religious leader would have been forced to join a state-approved umbrella organization. The state would have become the final arbiter of faith. Religious leaders would need to meet specific academic qualifications, and those who passed the acceptability test would be required to obtain a license to practice. Failure to comply would have meant a prohibition from teaching, preaching, or expressing your faith. Under such regulations, any meaningful right to religious freedom would have been destroyed. The very essence of what it means to practice faith freely would have been lost. For 4 years, Freedom of Religion South Africa 4SA campaigned tirelessly. Through media campaigns and formal submissions and meetings before Parliament, 4SA fought to defend the autonomy of religious organizations and to protect the rights of individuals to practice their faith without state interference. Happily, Parliament listened. They ultimately decided not to implement the recommendations of the CRL. In their words, we must be mindful not to use the abuses of religion as a motivation to introduce regulations that would infringe on the rights and freedoms of religious individuals and organizations. Without 4SA's involvement, the outcome would have been very different. State regulations would have controlled who qualifies as a religious leader or which organizations could operate. As a result of 4SA's relentless work, religious freedom was preserved. People of all faiths can continue to worship, teach, and live out their beliefs free from state control and interference. Freedom of religion is a right worth defending. Partner financially to support the work of 4SA so that this freedom remains intact for future generations. Thank you.
If you value religious freedom, partner today with 4SA and make a financial donation so we can continue this vital work. Simply scan the QR code or click on the link in the description below.